of the fact that these were Gentiles. We are removed from time and space from that world. The audience that Mark had when they heard this story would have immediately remembered the hundreds of years of persecution that the Jews received at the hands of Gentiles. And they would have known that the worst of the Gentiles toward the Jews were the Syrians. They would have understood immediately the depth of the hatred between the Jews and the Syrians, and the width of the separation between the two of them. From there he set out and went away to the region of Tyre. He entered a house, but he did not want anyone to know he was there. Yet, it was impossible for him to escape notice, for a woman whose little daughter had an unclean spirit immediately heard about him, and she went and bowed down at his feet. Now, she was a Gentile of Syro-Phoenician origin. She begged him to cast out the demon from her child. And he said, "Let the children be fed first, for it is not fair to take the food from the children and throw it to the dogs." The woman said, "Sir, even the dogs under the table eat the children's crumbs." And Jesus said, "For saying that, you may go. The demon has left your child." So she went home, and she found the child lying on the bed, and the demon was gone.
He left the region of Tyre, and he went by way of Sidon toward the Sea of Galilee in the region of the Decapolis. They brought to him a deaf man who had an impediment in his speech, and they begged him to lay his hand on him. He took the man aside, away from the crowd. He put his fingers in his ears, and he spat, and he touched his tongue. And sighing, he looked to the heavens and said, "Ephphatha," which means, "be opened." And immediately, the man's ears were opened, and his tongue was released, and he spoke plainly. Jesus ordered them not to tell anyone, but the more he ordered them, the more zealously they proclaimed it. They were astounded beyond measure, saying, "He has done everything well. He makes the deaf to hear and the mute to speak." This is the word of God from the people